I think there's a line in my college application essay that goes, if math and science hadn't found me, my mother always says I'd be a Broadway star. So.
The MTA Playwrights Lab is the sort of first ever of its kind here at MIT collaboration between playwriting students and theater professionals. So I took 8 playwrights into my playwrights workshop this spring, and each of those 8 writers is getting a professional stage reading this weekend as part of the lab.
Like 90%.
Seeing the process of a play going from an idea to something that might be executable to something that might be publishable has been a great experience.
I could become a galactic arboretor or start a business.
How are you going to become an arbitrator if you can't even say the word?
I'll learn.
The first 2 readings, both of them sold out, so we had over 50 students here in the audience, and it's mostly students, so it's exciting that a lot of young MIT kids who have probably never seen a stage reading before are coming here to support their fellow students' work.
I'm being inspired by science, because my plays, as you saw, is like science fiction. Being inspired by science and like wanting so much from the world and always questioning, like, as we technologically advance so much, are we like morally advancing? Are we doing anything that's like, are we on par with the things that we're creating?
Is it not simpler and easier to get your money some other way?
Well, yes, but you were opposed to my previous plan.
And what makes you think I won't be opposed to this one?
Because I expect the money from Port Saba to sing to you. Woo-hoo-hoo, yes, look at that.
The rules of storytelling, which is really what playwrights are, essentially learning, is really going to be useful, whether or not it's about making a presentation or writing an essay or building a website. I think that like whatever you're doing, you're kind of telling a story in some way. And so if you learn how stories are made and you learn what some of the sort of interlocking parts of stories are, even if you're just learning the rules so as to break them, I think it's kind of good to sort of think about what you're doing as an act of storytelling.